championships in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when... And the Rebels will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Alabama's offense will have first crack at this one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. From the gun, the running back has it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Fires to the big fella. Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Holstein. Makes the grab. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Cook. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. It's a draw. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown Tide! They grab the early lead.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like it, scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard. Oh, they blocked the extra point. He's got it. He can take this back for 2. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Ole Miss offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Got a man, it's Edwards. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Cook. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Cook. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Power football with the run. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Unleashes one. It's caught downfield. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Wide out trying to get it in. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. On to attempt the try.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear...
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts off. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line. Guys that can be versatile and line up in different positions, but create havoc in the backfield. And that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, they're after him.
Boy, he's never a doubt. Are you kidding me? He had a 2-yard cushion there. Like, he knew exactly where he was on the field, trying to throw the ball down the field, create some space, right, to make it easier for your play caller. Quarterback gets sacked, but thank goodness it wasn't a safety.
The Rebels will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Give to the running back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Alabama comes to the line on third and short. To the air, it's Holstein. Lofts one high and deep. He caught it. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Gets the back moving. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying to bull his way in. And he was close to scoring with that one. Defense runs him out of bounds at the 3. They'll try to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bama! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Temple came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Philly had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Certainly could have been better, but it also could have been worse. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range that people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right?
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off play action. Right down the middle. Finds his man. It's Watkins. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Watkins. There he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Rebels in the hurry-up.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Reads it, fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. White going to attack through the air. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. No good. And that mountain is still 20 points high.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
The give out of the gun. Runs through the tackle. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. The play action fake. Grab near the marker. It's Young. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Adams. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. It'll be a draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. They'll send the back in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pulls it in on the left. Off to the races. He's at the and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Rebels. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the middle. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Pocket breaking down. Got it in the middle. It's Cook. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. He'll try to pop the draw. He has the first and still on his feet. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Gets it out fast. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They try to pop a run on the draw. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Grabbed behind the line, it's Young. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Using the quick game. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the run. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And you'll have to be precise from the left hash in this short angle. Absolutely center cut. And that lead grows even bigger. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Shows him the stiff arm. Oh, he slaps him with a stiff arm. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play doesn't feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Can't get him to the ground. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands This is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
The Rebels have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. White wants to throw it. They'll run the screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on them. The Tide crowd, rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Lions. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. It's a draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Adams. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. On the move, it's Cook. Turning it on! And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Alabama!
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the 2nd half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. Snagged in the middle, it's Meadows. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty damn quick.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quick completion on the out. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Here's the handoff. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. The Rebels heading quickly to the line. To move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Back to throw, it's Holstein. Got his man on the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Tide with the 1st and 10. They go to the draw. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Right on the money. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Sends it back in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. He's going for the goal line. Give him 6. Touchdown Tide.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. White going to attack through the air. Fires to the middle. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Tackle was made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the 1st down. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. From the gun, the ground game. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
So now it's 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Cook. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. momentum continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. From the gun to give, looking for room. Spins away from the defense. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the ground with the back. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Memphis is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 4 over Tulsa. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. He'll do it himself. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Caught in the backfield, it's Vaughn. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. And the Rebels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. White wants to throw it. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to sneak it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And I tell you what, why would you not do this? I love it. Short yardage situation, get your QB sneak. You've already got everything going. You got a few first downs. You got that momentum on your side. Just get the first down, get that new set of downs. Now, if you want to go attack now.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. He'll keep it himself. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Quick release on the RPO. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
At the 26-yard line. 3rd down coming.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Cook.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To throw, it's Holstein. Flips it out in the flat. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense, got him at the 27.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field, but they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of sacks in this one.
The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mays. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Rebels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Watkins. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
On to punt it away.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
This is an area of the game, on offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He'll field the punt and take it back. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry to the